New running back this year for BYU, Cal transfer Chris Brooks. Standing alongside Hall in the gun. On the jet sweep, Puka Nacua with space. And Nacua across midfield. Nacua breaking away. A dream start to the season for BYU. 75 yards. The Bulls need 4 on 3rd down. Screen. This is Jimmy Horn Jr., their fastest player on offense, and BYU diagnosed it well. Physical. 28-year-old Aussie Andrew Stokes left it short. Does take a USF roll to the 35 of BYU. Very likely one of the best offensive lines in the nation coming into the season. Hall to the air, and Dallin 3. BYU converted 62% of the time on 4th down last year. And Brooks moves the chains. He pushes it out to
counter play right there, ran it right up the middle.
On the play fake, sent it out to Nacua, who had the touchdown. Puka Nacua across the USF, 3rd and 11 here. Braden Cosper in motion. Lopini Katoa with the carry and the 1st down.
Side, he just runs in behind that big offensive line.
Pickup of 12, right back to Katoa, the veteran, bending it to the outside, and he's ridden down by corner. Jumbo set here on 1st and goal, 10th play of the drive for the Cougars, and again on an end around, it's Nacua burrowing in for his 2nd rushing touchdown.
You know, the bigger defensive lineman in the front, in the defensive front of the Cougars.
Empty gun for Bohannon, it's picked off. And a pick 6 for Max Tooley. BYU pouring it on early. Best starting field position from the 30. Bohannon, the Baylor transfer, almost intercepted again. End of the year, off the field now. Nacua out with the injury. Romney already out. 2nd and 14. Hall dumps it. Caught by Mason Wake, the 3rd tight end.
Go to his 2nd and 3rd reads for the most part.
3rd and 4. Hall running the speed option. And Chris Brooks has the 1st down and more. Brooks shedding tackles. And Hall down at the 20.
Hall has great functional mobility, able to get to the outside, pitch it to Brooks.
Hall wide open in the end zone. Keanu Hill. Nacua heads out with the injury. Keanu Hill steps in for the touchdown.
You remember last year, they would have been able to come back a little bit. They just ran out of time.
Swing it to Mangum and tackled a yard short of the 1st down. They're at their own 29. What do you expect?
That's a good punt this time. They haven't had good punts thus far.
Gunther on the return for BYU, and he's smacked at the 25. They start this drive out of the pistol. And Hall gives to Katoa with space behind one of the best offensive. Going forward at the 35, 4th and a half yard. Hall sneaking it. And he should have it.
You know, just over 6 foot.
On play action, wide open, it's Dallin Holker for the touchdown. BYU is humming to start 2022. Hey, Mom, how's it going? I scored 2 touchdowns in the 1st quarter, and now I'm good. Oh, what a strike from Jarrett. Tooley has played linebacker. He's played Brian Kelly's 1st game as coach of the Tigers, or the Tigers, as he would say.
Yes. Although he didn't run anywhere, nobody was open. Just great defensive concepts by this BYU Cougar defense.
Near the sideline.
Just Simon the correct football for the Cougars. You have him man-to-man, get out there, make the short tackle. Don't let him.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, we discussed that. I never get on Twitter. In fact, it's to a detriment of the companies that I work for.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return for USF, cutting it back. Horn, one of the fastest players on the team. The field has opened up. Hit the horn for Jimmy Horn Jr. Mix of Katoa and Chris Brooks at tailback. Ball fires, caught by Cosper. And it'll be 3rd and short. Really needs to get off the field here. Hall keeps it. He's got the first down. Sliding at the 38. And a play fake. Hall looking downfield, finds the safety valve. Katoa, lowers the shoulder. 3-yard kick return for a touchdown. BYU had a 38-0 lead. Hall to the sideline, and Cody Epps hauls it in for Jaron Hall. Speed option. This worked for a big play in the first half, and Brooks with another nice gain. He moved. Expectations are a foreign language to me. Play fake. Hall fires in. It's caught. And a first down.
Get this guy going in the right direction. And with his speed and how big he is, he was the best player for Cal last year.
Hall is intercepted in the end zone. It's Makai LaPointe.
More confident every single play.
Bohannon with time. Tipped and almost picked off by Ben Bywater. 4-man rush. Pocket dissolves. Bohannon on the move. And Bohannon had nowhere to go. 3 down linemen or a 4 down lineman. The snap is through the punter's hands and out of the back of the end zone for a safety.
Touchdown. Can you picture that?
He's a running back now.
Yeah.
That's where he's going for position meetings. Hall flings it. Katoa out of the backfield. He breaks a tackle. And he's knocked down. Brooks and now Katoa is up to 51 yards on the ground. 2nd and 7. Little deception. Chase Roberts with the catch. And another first downs. Hall feeds Chris Brooks. Brooks, off he goes. 52 yards for the touchdown. His first as a BYU Cougar.
Wow, the simplicity is just there. It's nothing but inside zone. You bring that backside tight end to cut off the widest guy on the field, and then he just turned the Jets on. 1-step cut, I'm taking it to the house. That's what they do. Eventually, they just start wearing you down when you're a defensive line. Those big fellas rubbing up against those smaller defensive ends. This team didn't fall asleep at the wheel, that they continue to go out there and put pressure on this team, knowing that they're going to have some tough games later on.
Look out for Brian Battie, the All-American from a year ago in the return game. And 2 flags are thrown at the end of the play.
Pull for that.
That's near the end of your career.
Yes, right? Yes it was.
3rd and 15. Bohannon with a strike. Weaver on 1st and goal. Battie to the edge and to the end zone for the touchdown.
This is supposed to be a turning point season for them. They're already getting their own state.
2 touchdown runs. And being held out just as a precaution, according to the coaching staff. Hall keeps it. Jaron Hall, the hop, and the first.
Transferred over after gravity took over, and I like to eat,
Gravity.
Yeah.
That's what you're blaming it on.
Laws of physics,
Hall with a nice sidestep. Dumps it.
In this quarter.
BYU is taking its sweet time here in the second half, as they should. 3 on the play clock. Brooks avoids the tackle. And another first down. Impressed by Brooks' leadership on and off the field. Brooks again on first down and across the 20 to match his number. And he's 2 for 2. All about what Kalani Sitake preaches. Love and learn. Love and learn. And so we asked Sitake, where does...
when they get into games, beginning of the year.
And one more carry to close things out, most likely. BYU jumped out to a 38-0 lead in the first half. Ranked in the preseason for the first time since 2009. They make the trip from Provo to Tampa. Got in a day early, had to deal with a 2.5-hour weather delay. And BYU steamrolls in the season opener. 50-21 the final.